Hi everyone, my name is Hillary Gibson. Welcome to BC Bonacure Intro Seminar. I am one of your regional education managers with Schwarzkopf Professional, and I'm personally really excited to be here today to share a little bit more about our BC Bonacure portfolio. So in 2019, we did a refacing of this brand, and I personally feel like it was a really great decision because all of the technologies that we had built within those sub-ranges were always inspired by skincare. But by during the refacing, what we did was we added in those technologies kind of being front and center as a part of the line's name. And because of that, what it did for our consumers and our customers is they're already familiar with things like collagen or keratin. And so when they see those names, they make them think about those technologies and why that would be important for hair. So it gives a really great opportunity for the really unique product portfolios that we have and each individual unique technology built in to kind of shine a little bit more because of that skincare inspired concept. So a second technology that we have across the range is called our Cell Perfector technology. This one's job is to replenish those damaged cells from the cuticle as well as fill in the gaps on the hair surface. So the main job is to help us deliver strength, elasticity, and shine. So by helping us rebuild the structure with the hair's identical amino acids, we're allowing for better strength and better elasticity to kind of bring our hair back to more of a natural state. So moving into one of our other technologies that we have across our shampoo portfolio is our micellar technology. The micellar technology is essentially a very mild surfactant, and its job is to do a very gentle cleansing across that cuticle layer. So it's able to kind of lift out that dirt and oil and any impurities and do a very gentle but yet effective cleansing experience. So it's allowing to not strip away any moisture, but still allowing the hair to feel fresh and clean when it's done. So that micellar technology is across the board in all of our shampoos. And this visual gives you a great kind of a visual in order to understand how it's gently moving across that hair shaft. So we've kind of done a cluster of magnets and all those little black dots is across, and it just kind of gently goes across and removes all those impurities, but it doesn't affect that natural moisture level that's built within the hair. So moving into our first BC Bonacure portfolio called Peptide Repair Rescue. So peptides is the technology that we've built into this brand, and peptides are your short chain amino acids that are the building blocks of protein. Their main job is being responsible for the elasticity that we have in our hair. So by taking that technology of utilizing those peptides and incorporating them into our Peptide Repair Rescue, its job in this case is to help restore that inner strength of the hair. So it's restoring the strength and the elasticity, as well as deeply refilling the damaged hair cortex, helping you kind of rebuild that inner structure of the hair. So the visual that we have here is the Jenga blocks. And on the left-hand side, you can see a very healthy hair structure. And in the middle is your damaged hair. So you can see a bunch of kind of missing parts to that hair shaft. And by putting in the red Jenga blocks on the right-hand side, that's the visualization to have a really good understanding of how we've replaced that kind of inner structure with the Peptide Repair Rescue range. So here's the portfolio here to give you a better visual. We do have our shampoo and our conditioner, as well as a deep nourishing mask. So your deep nourishing mask is going to be utilized as a once a week type of a treatment. This one is a very intensive treatment as well, so it's a great one to have on your back bar. We also have a leave-in conditioner in this portfolio. So the leave-in conditioners across all of our sub-ranges do have a biphase part to them. So I'm going to kind of use this as an example, but the biphase, you can see you've got the lighter part on the top and then the specific color on the bottom. So you want to make sure that you are mixing it up prior so that you can really see the mixture of those two biphase parts, and then you're applying it directly to the hair. So then we have two kind of support products that work within the range. Our first one is our NutriSerum system, our NutriSerum, and that one is a deep, intensive moisturizing treatment that can be left in the hair. And then our other one is our Peptide Repair Rescue Sealed Ends. Now, Sealed Ends is one of our hero products within this sub-range. This one is designed to help you seal and prevent your split ends. It helps you nourish your porous ends and helps prevent future breakage. It also plays a huge part in your taming frizz and helping control any unruly hair, leaving the hair super soft, smooth, and shiny. Now, I really love Sealed Ends. I use it pretty much all the time as far as like a cutting agent. So you can apply it directly on towel dried hair when you've brought them back in combination with any of your leave-in conditioners. But I also will often use it when it's dry. So on a day like today, for example, where I had my hair curled yesterday and I just kind of retouched it up today, I can utilize Sealed Ends while it's dry just to kind of help me control the frizz and kind of calm down any of my ends that may have gotten a little bit out of control over my sleeping. So Sealed Ends is definitely a hero product. If you haven't tried it, check it out. And moving on into our next sub-range, this is our BC Bonacure pH 4.5 Color Freeze. Now, the technology here is bringing the hair back to that pH of 4.5, which is the optimal pH to help you maintain the retention of your hair color. So the technology here helping you seal the surface of the hair, as well as physically freezing those color molecules within the hair matrix, which brings it to zero color fadage. So I always recommend, if you are using any of our color brands like Aura Royale, like Aura Vibrance, I always recommend having our pH 4.5 Color Freeze on your back bar so that you are utilizing it to support kind of closing that hair structure after you're done a color service. So the visual here on the left-hand side, you can see that's kind of your normal every time that the hair is washed, shampooed, cuticle is open, you're losing that little bit of color each time. On the right-hand side, you can see with utilizing the pH 4.5 Color Freeze, where it's physically freezing those color molecules in, you're getting a zero color fadage. So here is the sub-range of the product portfolio. So we do have our pH 4.5 Color Freeze shampoo and conditioner, as well as our leave-in conditioner, which I had showed you here. So again, the biface, you can see it's kind of still slowly going back. And then we do have our mask in this sub-range as well. So our hero product, though, is our Silver Micellar Shampoo. So let me turn this the right way for you guys. Okay. So this one is incredible. I'm clearly a bit of a crazy blonde, and I absolutely love silver purple shampoos and always consistently replenishing that silver toning ability. So again, very gentle, but yet effectively cleansing my hair. But it's helping me neutralize any of my unwanted warmth that might be in the hair. You can leave it on for 1 to 3 minutes. So oftentimes I'll recommend kind of do your first shampoo if it's, if you're doing multiple shampoos, but I will always leave it in for 1 to 3 minutes, wash my body, and then come back and kind of rinse it out from there. You can use it as a pre-toner. So that's another option to use it as well as a back bar product. But I do keep this one beside my regular pH 4.5 Color Free shampoo on the back bar as far as a support structure with that silver range for your super platinum ashy blondes. So moving into our next sub-range, our BC Bonacure Hyaluronic Moisture Kick. Now, hyaluronic acid is a very, very commonly known product within skincare. So this is definitely one of the ones that grabs a lot of attention. It's a hydrating agent designed for long-lasting moisture, and it gives excellent plumping properties. However, what's really unique is it actually physically attracts that moisture and pulls it into the hair. So by utilizing that in our Hyaluronic Moisture Kick portfolio, it's really helping to give dry hair basically a drink. So it's revitalizing that thirsty hair. It's delivering essential moisture and lightweight nourishment, giving the hair super soft and shiny and amazing. Now, I especially love Hyaluronic Moisture Kick as a kind of well-rounded product portfolio. So even if you have thin or fine hair, but you really still need moisture, maybe you live in an environment that doesn't have humidity. I'm in Colorado, it's very dry here. So pretty much everybody during the winter months is gonna need a little extra help with moisture. So because this one is so lightweight, because it utilizes that hyaluronic moisture kick, it truly has the ability to moisturize everybody's hair, but it won't weigh anybody's hair down. So this visual here is fantastic. We've used a rubber band, and essentially you can see kind of the natural state of that rubber band being rough and brittle and fragile. And then when we've incorporated our hyaluronic moisture kick, that's putting back in that elasticity and that shine so that that hair is really replenished with that moisture level. So the product portfolio is here. Again, we have our shampoo and our conditioner and our support mask that can be used weekly, as well as our bi-phase leave-in conditioning spray. If you have not tried our leave-in conditioning sprays, I would recommend to go check them out. They are all very lightweight. They are absolutely gorgeous. They smell amazing. The bi-phase is kind of a fun concept, so I always, get attention by shaking it up prior to applying it before I'm going to go ahead and kind of comb that hair out. So they're also a really easy product to retail. So I think everybody can use a little bit of a leave-in conditioner, even if they're not a typical product client. So if you haven't checked these ones out, definitely do. And then we have two other products here. We have our BB Hydro Pearl as well as our Curl Power 5. So our Curl Power 5 being in this specific line, again, if you think about that thicker, more resistant, curly textured hair, their hair by default naturally needs more of a nourishment or more of a moisturizing drink. So having that hyaluronic moisture or hyaluronic acid in the hyaluronic moisture kick will really help kind of draw that moisture in and give their curly hair more of a nourishment drink, and then it'll have better curl definition as well. And then the final product here is our BB Hydro Pearl. That would be our hero product within this line. It is a super lightweight, bi-textured, hydrating leave-in treatment. So again, remembering because this is utilizing that hyaluronic acid, it's drawing that moisture in. So this is a very intensive treatment, but it's not going to weigh their hair down, which is incredible. So delivering that lightweight conditioning aspect, it's balancing the natural moisture within the hair, which by default is going to restore all of the shine, the strength, the elasticity, and bonus, it also helps protect with heat damage. So this one is one of my personal favorites. I personally do use it every single time I wash my hair, so check this one out too. And then the next sub-range is our BC Bonacure Collagen Volume Boost. Now this one is a very unique product portfolio as well. I think so often our customers who have thinner, finer hair really do suffer through trying to find that balance between moisture but not weighing their hair down. So the Collagen Volume Boost, by utilizing the technology of collagen, it's a naturally derived protein derivative that's responsible for elasticity, shape, and strength, widely used in skincare. Everyone knows what collagen is, but it helps to restore the skin's natural suppleness. So by utilizing it within our BC Bonacure Collagen Volume Boost portfolio for a shampoo and a conditioner, it's able to kind of restore that natural suppleness found in the hair as well. So in this sub-range, we have a shampoo, and then we actually have a very, very unique product called our whipped conditioner. Now this whipped conditioner is extremely interesting to use, and I feel like it does need a bit of an explanation, because when you go to put it in your hands, it feels like you're putting a mousse in your hands. So sometimes it feels a little weird to be doing it at the back bar. So trust, it's meant to be utilized as your conditioner at the back bar. It's got a very lightweight formulation designed for fine hair, but it will really go in there and support their hair by not only giving it some moisture, but adding that body and strength. So instead of them skipping a conditioner, which often happens with fine hair, but when they skip their conditioner, oftentimes they're left with static or, really dry hair, which yes, they might be able to get some volume, but they're compromising it by not having that moisture. So if you haven't tried the whip conditioner, definitely check it out. It's a great one for our thin and fine clients. The next product portfolio is our BC Bonacure Q10 Time Restore. Now, Q10 is the technology we're using here, which is essential for the revitalization of cells. It stimulates the hair bulb to reactivate the production of keratin. So our body naturally produces keratin, which is for the structure of our hair. However, as we slowly age, the production of that natural keratin starts to slow down slightly. So by utilizing Q10, it kind of stimulates it and kickstarts it back up, allowing us to have the restoring of the optimal structure of that hair growth. So this product range has a shampoo, a conditioner, and then we also have a leave-in spray. So the leave-in spray in this case would be our hero product. It's a rejuvenating spray. It still has the same two-phase, the biphase kind of structure to it. So even though the bottle looks more opaque, just remember to give it a good shake prior to application. So it's still going to play a part as far as a leave-in conditioner, a traditional leave-in conditioner, great for combability, great for shine, but it has a part to it that will allow to help boost with volume and body as well. So again, in our mature clients whose hair has maybe just lost some of its natural kind of oomph, but they don't necessarily want to go towards a volume product, this is a great one that can give them that volume and that moisture at the same time. So moving into our next product portfolio is our BC Bonacure Keratin Smooth Perfect. Now, keratin is something that we are very familiar with. It's widely found in cosmetic products as well as skincare products, but it's the building block of our hair and human skin. Helps to keep that skin cell function intact, and it secures that healthy protective outer layer. So when utilizing the keratin technology within our Keratin Smooth Perfect, we now have a shampoo and conditioner portfolio within the portfolio that is designed to help us moisturize and kind of smooth out that cuticle layer. So this one also has up to 48-hour humidity control, which is fantastic. So this one is one of my favorites. If I have quite kind of thick, coarse hair, so if I know that I'm going somewhere that I'm going to be dealing with a lot of humidity or vacation, something like that, then I definitely will throw this one into my bag and make sure that I'm utilizing that to kind of have that support of just helping me smooth my hair and maintain that anti-frizz kind of moisturizing effect. And then this is one of our newer additions to the brand. It is our BC Bonacure Deep Cleansing Shampoo. Now, this one is a fantastic addition. It has a deep cleansing and purifying kind of agent built into it, so it's effectively removing any product buildup. Also fantastic if you live in an area where you have a lot of iron or whale water, any type of kind of buildup on the hair. It will, again, very gently neutralize or gently cleanse the hair, but without stripping it of its natural moisture. So it's also a great prep product for any chemical treatments. So sometimes I will utilize this one if I'm doing any of my shampoo cocktails or any of my like prep prior to a color correction. I will also use the deep cleansing shampoo when I've just rinsed out the highlights and I want to kind of open up the cuticle of the mid-lengths and ends prior to the application of a toner. It's a great product to use for that as well. So moving into our final range is our BC Bonacure Fiber Force. Now, the Fiber Force range is very, very unique. We have our bond connector technology built into this. So you can see here you have your before, which would be designed for very weak, brittle, over-processed, and damaged hair. And then basically after one application of use, which we're going to talk about a couple of different services, you're getting, it will bring the hair back to a virgin state with 10 times more resistant to future breakage. So this is a great one for kind of that the hair has gone through something pretty traumatic, and this is the brand that we want to make sure that we're using. So the product portfolio here, we have a shampoo, and then we have a a mask as well. So utilizing those consistently. And then we also have two leave-in products. We have our spray, which is our priming spray, as well as our lotion. So if you are going to send somebody home, and we do have an in-salon treatment, so I'm going to kind of go to that, and then I would like to come back to this. So our in-salon service, it's called our in-salon bond connector service. Now this here is a pre-shampoo service, and it's got a very high concentration of that bond connector technology in it. So this service is designed to help you reconnect those bonds, restructure the integrity of the hair, recharges the keratin production, balances out the moisture, and seals the hair. So this being a pre-shampoo treatment is fantastic to apply to somebody if they come in for a consultation and they're kind of at that point where you're nervous to apply a color. You would utilize the little vial and you would mix it with your pre-shampoo treatment. And together, you would apply that to the hair, leave it on for up to 20 minutes. And that's kind of the prep in order to then send them home. That would be your in-salon treatment. And then going back to the first slide here, I would then retail them the shampoo, the mask to utilize at home. And then I can choose to either use my spray priming spray or my lotion. Now, the spray is going to be better for that normal to finer textured hair. And then the lotion is a little bit better for that thicker, coarser hair. But they are both designed to be left in the hair as a leave-in conditioning treatment. By using this regime, you can kind of have them come back after a few weeks and kind of see where their hair is at and then determine if it's time to be able to do another application of color or whatever you may choose. All right, so that is everything. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you learned a lot, and I hope that you're excited as I am about BC Bonacure. I also want to let you guys know to make sure that you subscribe to our Schwarzkopf Professional USA YouTube page. My other team members of my regional education management team, we are all doing a ton of videos for you guys, so I hope you enjoy them. Thank you.